Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
To go stealthily or furtively. A swollen bruise caused by a blow to the eye. A hand-operated electronic device that controls the coordinates of a cursor on your computer screen as you move it around on a pad. On the bottom of the device is a ball that rolls on the surface of the pad. A mouse takes much more room than a trackball. Any of numerous small rodents typically resembling diminutive rats having pointed snouts and small ears on elongated bodies with slender, usually hairless tails. Manipulate the mouse of a computer. Person who is quiet or timid. Show submission or fear. A slow mode of locomotion on hands and knees or dragging the body. The traffic moved at a creep. Someone unpleasantly strange or eccentric. To go stealthily or furtively. Move slowly, in the case of people or animals with the body near the ground. A pen that is fenced so that young animals can enter but adults cannot. A slow longitudinal movement or deformation. Grow or spread, often in such a way as to cover a surface. To go stealthily or furtively. Someone who prowls or sneaks about, usually with unlawful intentions. Make off with belongings of others. Someone acting as an informer or decoy for the police. Marked by quiet and caution and secrecy, taking pains to avoid being observed. A sneak attack. Pass on stealthily. To go stealthily or furtively. Instead of sneaking around spying on the neighbor's house. A person who is regarded as underhanded and furtive and contemptible. Put, bring, or take in a secretive or furtive manner. Sneak a look. An unfortunate happening that hinders or impedes, something that is thwarting or frustrating. A swollen bruise caused by a blow to the eye. A bad reputation. His behavior gave the whole family a black eye. A swollen bruise caused by a blow to the eye. Important food fish of the northern Atlantic and Mediterranean. Its body is greenish-blue with dark bars and small if any scales. Any of numerous small silvery North American cyprinid fishes, especially of the genus Neotropus. Something that shines, with emitted or reflected light. A hand-operated electronic device that controls the coordinates of a cursor on your computer screen as you move it around on a pad. On the bottom of the device is a ball that rolls on the surface of the pad. The act of traveling by foot. Walking is a healthy form of exercise. Careers in general. It happens in all walks of life. Take a walk. Go for a walk. Walk for pleasure. The lovers held hands while walking. Manner of walking. He had a funny walk. Baseball. An advance to first base by a batter who receives 4 balls. A path set aside for walking. After the blizzard, he shoveled the front walk. Accompany or escort. I'll walk you to your car. A slow gait of a horse in which 2 feet are always on the ground. Be or act in association with. We must walk with our dispossessed brothers and sisters. Give a base on balls too. Live or behave in a specified manner. Walk in sadness. Make walk. He walks the horse up the mountain. Obtain a base on balls. The act of walking somewhere. He took a walk after lunch. Traverse or cover by walking. Paul walked the streets of Damascus. Use one's feet to advance. Advance by steps. We walked instead of driving. Walk at a pace. The horses walked across the meadow. Injure the underlying soft tissue or bone of. I bruised my knee. Hurt the feelings of. This remark really bruised my ego. An injury that doesn't break the skin but results in some discoloration. Break up into small pieces for food preparation. Bruise the berries with a wooden spoon and strain them. Damage, plant tissue, by abrasion or pressure. The customer bruised the strawberries by squeezing them. An injury that doesn't break the skin but results in some discoloration. The action of bruising. The bruise resulted from a contusion. A device that accomplishes its purpose electronically. Relatively small placental mammals having a single pair of constantly growing incisor teeth specialized for gnawing. Relatively small placental mammals having a single pair of constantly growing incisor teeth specialized for gnawing. Tamper, with the purpose of deception. Influence or control shrewdly or deviously. He manipulated public opinion in his favor. Maintain influence over others or oneself, skillfully, usually to one's advantage. She manipulates her boss. Manipulate in a fraudulent manner. Hold something in one's hands and move it. Treat manually, as with massage, for therapeutic purpose. Causing or capable of causing death. Mortal combat. A human being. Involving loss of divine grace or spiritual death. Subject to death. Mortal beings. Unrelenting and deadly. Mortal enemy. A human being. A human being. The immaterial part of a person, the actuating cause of an individual life. Deep feeling or emotion. A human being. A secular form of gospel that was a major black musical genre in the 1960s and 1970s. Soul was politically significant during the civil rights movement. The human embodiment of something. The soul of honor. Characteristic of or meant for a single person or thing. An individual serving. Being or characteristic of a single thing or person. Individual drops of rain. A human being. Separate and distinct from others of the same kind. Mark the individual pages. Concerning one person exclusively. We all have individual cars. A single organism. A human being. There was too much for one person to do. A grammatical category used in the classification of pronouns, possessive determiners, and verb forms according to whether they indicate the speaker, the addressee, or a third party. Stop talking about yourself in the third person. A human body, usually including the clothing. A weapon was hidden on his person. Brownish-gray Old World mouse, now a common household pest worldwide. Brownish-gray Old World mouse, now a common household pest worldwide. Any of various New World woodland mice. Small reddish-brown Eurasian mouse inhabiting e.g. cornfields. Small reddish-brown Eurasian mouse inhabiting e.g. cornfields. Any of several small grayish New World mice inhabiting e.g. grain fields. A mouse with a genetic defect that prevents them from growing hair and also prevents them from immunologically rejecting human cells and tissues, widely used in preclinical trials. Any nocturnal Old World mouse of the genus Apodemus inhabiting woods and fields and gardens. Any of various small mouse-like rodents of the family Chryseididae, especially of genus Microtus, having a stout short-tailed body and inconspicuous ears and inhabiting fields or meadows. Any nocturnal Old World mouse of the genus Apodemus inhabiting woods and fields and gardens. A push button on the mouse.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.